All right. Good morning, everybody. It's Kelby here, joined with Drew. What's going on?
Nothing much. I feel like you have your same intro every time.
What do you want me to do?
Exact same words.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I'm impressed that you say it.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday morning. Is that better?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But it's not going to be Friday. I guess it is.
It is Friday every time we record, you idiot.
All right.
That was rude. I'm sorry. We're here for the culture episode today. And so far we have covered how many? I don't have it in front of me. I'm going to have to restart and go get that sheet. So we have covered 6 core values. But to start with, just to go summarize, our mission statement is whatever infrastructure you envision, Armcorps will provide a workforce that embraces personal excellence and serves you with professional quality. The personal excellence part comes from these core values. I'm out of breath. So what we've covered so far is integrity first, positive energy, effective communication, all-around accountability, consistency in everything, and intentional purpose. Today is loyalty to your team. And I'm starting to really realize more and more we talk about these core values, they just mesh together. And some require some other of these core values to work. Loyalty to your team, just a quick synopsis of what we've described it as, is you are a part of your team. You, along with your family, friends, coworkers, and even those who make your job or daily life difficult. Honor and support your team no matter what. You got anything on that right now?
I just say like this one is probably the one that relates to work the most. I feel like because it says team in your in the description, but I think from a military standpoint, team is everything, especially for the guys going in the field, men and women going in the field, and stuff like that. You need to have each other's back. So yeah. I think if you relate that to whatever job or industry you're in, you can't really do a job without your team, with your someone covering your sticks and being there with you along the way, because it's going to make it a whole lot harder if you don't have anyone next to you.
And with all these core values, especially this one, it starts with the leader. The leader has to show loyalty to his members, the people that are out there doing the work. I mean, not that the leader's not doing anything, but that leader or that head coach per se or that general's out there just kind of motivate and kind of show them the way, lead by example type of thing. That's why you are in that leadership position. But to earn loyalty, you have to show it to your people. You have to show that you care. Showing that you care like legit, not just doing like the one saying where you go, "Hey, how you doing today?" Good. I don't like we as a society should be asked specific questions like, "Hey, what do you think about the weather today?" It'll start conversations, because really, like, if you think about it, if you go walk past someone, "Hey, how you doing today?" Good. That didn't accomplish anything. It was just it's that fluff conversation that we have, and it's not very productive. But within an organization, I think I've said this previously, when you have a leader that comes up to you and says, first thing in the morning, "Hey, can you get this, and this done?" Without even saying, "Hey, good morning, how you doing? How was your weekend? How was your evening? How's your family? How's your dog?" Anything like that. You're going to have those people that don't really grasp onto that. Like, they're not going to give you, they're going to come do the work, but is it going to be at the best of their ability? Is it going to be at their full potential? Or are they going to go gossip? Or are they going to be like, "Well, this guy sucks. I can't stand so-and-so," because they don't care. Like, all they care about is getting the job done, which, at the end of the day, business, that's the most important thing. But if you want a team behind you that's going to give it 110% and go above and beyond, and you're not going to have to deal with gossip, drama, or anything like that, you have to show that you care. You have to build that trust with them. And I have this here. It's just the communication and accountability. We have effective communication, all around accountability. Having that starting at the top or with yourself, because we say it right here, you are a part of your team. So waking up in the morning, you have to have that communication and accountability with yourself, set your standards, and that's going to build trust. If you can trust yourself, then you can start trusting the person next to you. You can start trusting your leader. But for the leader, you've got to build that trust with your team members, or your company is going to just fail. Because if you don't have people that trust you, it's not going to be good. So it's just do and one of them is don't say one thing and do the opposite.
Yeah.
That's another example of showing loyalty. Loyalty, people can also think is you got my back. You said it. Like if people on the field know, or field, we say field because we're here in the construction. If our field guys, our superintendents and laborers know that the PM has their back, I mean, that's reassuring.
Or even the whole office aspect as well, reassuring that the field, like people, the superintendents, that we will go out there if a job's behind or anything, we're showing loyalty to them by going out and helping them.
Yeah.
Like we've done many times before, is drop our work and go out there and make sure that they're taken care of, and the job gets pushed forward if they need any help.
And to kind of piggyback off of that, it can't always be I'm addressing negative behavior or negative attitude or negative actions. Like it shouldn't be that all the time. If you have guys always thinking, well, I'm always getting yelled at, or I'm always getting a call about this or about that, like I'm doing this wrong or doing that wrong, that's going to wear you out. That's going to wear your guys out or girls. So don't always look for the bad. As a safety coordinator, when I'm going out on audits, my whole thing, my number one priority, obviously if someone's doing something that's going to put them in direct danger or a hazard, like I'm going to say something. But my first things out there is like, I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. I want to know how your family's doing, because I say this all the time. I don't want to work next to someone who has issues at home.
Yeah.
Because they're not 100% at work now. And they're putting not only themselves in danger, but they're putting me in danger and the surrounding people in them. I don't want to work next to that. I'm sorry. It's nothing against you, but go out there, reward the good. Reward the good more than you look for the bad.
Yeah.
And that builds trust. That shows loyalty. So loyalty, I mean, like I said, these core values mesh together, and I really love it.
I think if you keep rewarding the good, they'll adjust their bad habits by just seeing how, like, okay, this is very rewarding, getting all this good. My bad habits have a bad taste in my mouth. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you start rewarding, if you keep going out there and being rude and focusing on the bad, they're just going to keep doing it just because either maybe they won't like you for it, and then they want to keep pushing it and keep like just starting a bad toxic habit of creating bad events.
It's just rewarding that good and reinforcing the bad. Like, I don't even like saying bad. People are going to make some mistakes. We're humans. But
yeah, it's not bad.
A big thing is, like, if you keep making the same mistake, that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
Have the conversation with them if they make this mistake. Create a plan of how you're going to prevent, like, because I mean, we're always learning. Life is full of lessons. We should always be learning on how not to do it next time. I learned a great tip in the Air Force. My first supervisor, they wanted to teach me something, and I just went to their desk, and they're like, "Where's your notebook?" It's like, I don't have one. I'm like, well, I'm not going to train you until you have your notebook.
Yeah.
That right there, ever since then, whenever I'm learning something, I'm taking notes.
Goes both ways.
Because they should not have to tell me twice how to do something.
Yeah.
And it goes on me. That's that trust building. People don't look on the surface. They just only look on the surface. If you look in the weeds and stuff of how these things work together and connect, like communication, accountability, responsibility, adaptability, energy, like all of those intertwine with each other. Not just what's on the surface. Communication, I got to communicate. Okay, but what does that take? What does that build? I mean, that's going to build trust. If it's effective communication, it's holding that accountability, telling someone, hey, you said you were going to do this, but you haven't. That's leadership. That's accountability. That's communication. All of these work together and building that. I think loyalty is a big one. Us sitting here talking about it, having all these other will build that loyalty, will build that trust. And I mean, overall, it's just, if you have great loyalty in a team, no matter what happens, they're going to have your back. That's what a good leader is. Even if you were wrong. I mean, our dad, Tim also says that, the owner says, if you really did wrong, I'll still have your back. Yeah. I mean, that's loyalty.
Yeah.
So, sure. I mean, you're loyal to your family. Everybody forgets. I mean, kind of transitioning into, we said, even the people that make your life miserable. You can learn from those people. Show loyalty and respect to them, because you're also learning, and you can thank them. Like, not literally like, hey, thank you for
being a jerk,
making me mad.
Yeah.
I learned from you. No, just silently respect that. We should always respect every human. I mean, it's a part of just being a Christian and everything, just showing love no matter what. But it's going to make your life so much easier if you just show that respect and just per se play their game be the bigger person. You hear these sayings all the time. Like, that shows loyalty to them. Just do as they ask. And I've learned this a lot. We've all learned this a lot working with the clients that we work with, is just rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
Show that respect. And no matter how miserable, you can talk about it, but don't waste so much time on it that it's taking you away from your job, your mission.
Yeah.
That's showing that loyalty to the people who are difficult in our life that you think. I mean, thoughts are huge. If you think they're difficult and you continue to think that, they're going to continue to be difficult, and you're magnifying that by just thinking it all the time and talking about it. That's that negative energy. We need positive energy. Just find the good in everything. So, I mean, that's loyalty to your team.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to add anything to it.
I'm good.
Cool. Well, do you want to do a spiel, or you?
You can. If you guys have any questions, please don't be afraid to reach out to us. You can reach out on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube. We're posting on YouTube now, so you can go into the comment section and ask questions or give us any concerns that you have. You could also email Kelby or I at Drew or Kelby at armcorpinc.com, ARMCORPINC.com. And with that being said, share the show so we can grow.
Have a good one.